Oh my gosh. Hey, Aqua. Okay, so I literally was going through these cards telling you a beautiful storyline. And then I realized that my camera just shut off. So, we're going to start over. So, we started off, right? You had the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Cups, you had the Six of Wands, and then you had the Okay, I'm gonna just tell a story. Okay, so you're showing up, Aqua, as the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Cups. Queen of Cups is, we don't even have to worry about that. The Queen of Cups is somebody that's nurturing, someone that's abundant, someone that's about their money, someone that's very focused on um, living abundantly, not only money wise, but spiritually, health, trying to make sure, their stability is straight. And not even they're trying to, they are. Their stability is straight. They're making sure that their stability is straight, basically. Nine of Cups talks about emotionally stability, emotionally happy. So yeah, Aqua, you're showing up as someone that is happy where you at, emotionally stable, or you're working on your emotional stability, and you're just doing things that make you happy, pretty much. And it just happens that you're getting money for it. Let's just say that. So that's really good. After that, once I shuffled, you had the Six of Wands, the Star in reverse. No, you had the Star in reverse. You had I think the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. And you also had the Nine, no. You had the Knight of Pentacles and you had the Two of Pentacles and the Star. No, you had the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Basically, you moved away from either a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You moved away from either of them or both. And basically, because you felt like you were in your head, it was a lot of conflict. Whatever love that a Knight of Pentacles or a King of Cups is giving you, you feel like you don't want no parts of it. Why I say that? Because you have the Eight of Swords. You was in your head about the situation. It caused a lot of conflict with the Five of Wands. You also have the Eight of Cups, which is the moving away card. And with these two eight, you have two eights here. So that's fast movement. You're moving fast. You have two eights. You have let's see what else you have. You have two fours, fours and fours and eight. You have three eights. You're moving. You're moving fast. Why? Because you are in this Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles energy. You in the past, you were in the Queen of Cups. That's what made you get into the Queen of Pentacles. You were in this Queen of Cups energy that had you in your head, that made you feel like you were you didn't know how to make a decision. Present time, you're standing up. You're standing up for yourself. You're using discernment. You're not dealing with anything that no longer serves you. And that's with a Knight of Pentacles. Now, a King of Cups is showing up. That's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And they're showing up with a new passionate beginning. Now, in the past, you were dealing with a Knight of Pentacles, someone that was kind of slow to commit. But now you have a King of Cups that wants to give you a passionate beginning. Now, I'm not telling you who to date because this is not about romance. This is about self. I like the fact that you're showing up as the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups already. After I shuffled, again, you have judgment. You call judgment on the situation. That's how you got into this Queen of Pentacles. With this King of Cups and this Ace of Wands, it also came with the Temperance card. Temperance to me is basically patient, balance, divine timing. So yeah, this King of Cups could want this passionate beginning with you, but they believe that it will happen in divine timing. Again, that's up to you. Yeah, the Knight of Cups and the Star came reverse because you just feel like whatever love that this Nine of Pentacles was giving you, it just wasn't it. You just didn't feel like it was gonna fulfill you emotionally, so you had to walk away from it, which caused you victory. You also have the Ten of Cups. Now, that's when I realized that the camera shut off. With this Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, and the Ten of Cups, what this shows me is that you're really focusing on you. You're focusing on your money. You're focusing on your happiness. You're focusing on how to get to this Ten of Cups. Happiness, happy family. If you got kids, you're trying to, in the past, you probably had kids with, with a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, or with a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You probably have kids with them, and, you probably felt like, things, just not gonna work out. So now you're probably in this Queen of Pentacles now, because you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna walk away. I'm just gonna get my money. I'm just gonna work on my happiness. I'm gonna heal myself. I'm gonna heal my family dynamic. I'm gonna heal whatever wounds, because this Ten of Cups could also talk about generational kind of wounds. So I'm just gonna handle the things that I can handle. I'm gonna control what I can control. And this is probably why this King of Cups is showing up with this passionate beginning, because they realize that you're not, you're just like, oh, okay, they're excited. They're like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? But I like the fact that you showing up as the Queen of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. That means that you're focusing on you. And this is a self-transformation channel. So these are literally the best cards to have. Not the best, but this is one of the best cards to have. That means that you are honestly stable. You're stable. You're working on your stability. Mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. You're focused. You're focused. And this right here is important, Aqua. I'm happy for y'all. Later.